Hello and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports. And the Sharks have gotten the job done, albeit making hard work of it at times. But a 43-33 bonus point victory against Benetton does put them firmly in the top eight and creates a bit of gap between them and ninth place, which was Benetton. And it wasn't always smooth sailing for the Sharks. They were off to a terrible start, and Benetton really did come out firing and were 14-0 up early on. The Sharks didn't panic though, grew into the game, scored some good tries. And at the end of the day, I think the pack just too powerful for Benetton, who again had very good moments, but just couldn't see the game out. Before we sort of review the game, couldn't look at exactly who scored what and some of the stats and stuff. Please do subscribe to the channel. Please do smash like on the video as well. As I said, it was bang bang. Second minute, 7th minute. Sebastian Negri and Jean Ignacio Brex both going over in the first 10 minutes. Thomas Albanose with 2 conversions as well. And the Sharks looked well and truly shell-shocked, to be honest. They were just a little bit nowhere. And we talked about the fact that they needed to start well, they needed to, be in the game, and they just didn't. And all of a sudden, they were a little bit, almost a bit panicky, but they stuck with the game, and Vince just took across the line in the 15th minute. And we saw a bit of a shift in about the 25th minute, where I think the Sharks pack arrived. And they started really dominating Benetton. They were driving them backwards. They had a couple of reset scrums. Benetton lost their tight head in Tiziano Pasquale, and that kind of sparked a big sort of shift in momentum. 2 very big scrums from the Sharks. Probably could have gotten a penalty try, but Grant Williams picking it up from the base of the scrum, diving over in the 32nd minute, meant that at half time, scores were level and the Sharks had the momentum. And I think whatever was said at half time from Neil Powell did seem to work, because they came out and scored in the first 2 minutes. Sia Khaleesi crossing the white line in the 42nd minute, Curran Bosch adding the extras. However, Benetton didn't go away, and a brilliant try being scored by Jacques Riera with a brilliant individual effort from Rayner Smith, who gathered, kicked ahead, regathered, grabbed it in behind for Riera, who then dove over, and all of a sudden, game was back on. 21 points, 19. Albanose missing that conversion. And then a very strange try, with a counter-attacking try with sort of, balls going everywhere, but Grant Williams eventually running with it, rounding Rayner Smith. He's got so much pace as Grant Williams. For me, the man of the match, could very well be on the Springbok call-up list right now with the way he's playing. He went over for a second in the 55th minute, Curran Bosch adding the extras. But once again, Benetton not going away. Just 2 minutes later, Eduardo Pedavani going over, Thomas Albanose with the conversion, 28 points to 26. Then another big counter-attacking try where Benetton were on the brink, lost the ball forward, turnover ball, and Pimpy with a really good run, grabber ahead. It was a good interception from Albanose, who then popped it straight back into the hands of Makazuma and Pimpy, who then strode over for this in the 62nd minute, and he thought that was almost game done, and then Mapimpi going over for his second in the 67th minute, far too easy, just a couple of phases and then drawing passing out wide. Benetton had a glimmer of hope through the Thomas Albanose, brilliant little individual effort there from him in the 69th minute, converting it as well, but just too much, and then the Sharks just burying the hatchet in the 79th minute with the Curran Bosch penalty. If we look at some of the stats, Sharks with 57% possession and 57% territory, so they did dominate it. 6 tries to 5, 5 conversions to 4, so really not much in it. There were almost 900 meters run between the two teams. Sharks running 503, beating 26 defenders. Benetton running 352 meters, beating 25 defenders. 7 clean breaks for the Sharks, 6 for Benetton. 58 game carries to 144. Passes were pretty similar. 6 offloads apiece. 8 turnovers, 1 from the Sharks. I thought that was an aspect of the game Benetton really struggled, especially in the second half, is far too many turnovers. We look at tackles made. Both teams not great defensive performances, must be said. Sharks 76% of their tackles. Benetton was 75% of their tackles. Ruck success rate was very good for the Sharks, not great for Benetton. Lineout Sharks losing 1, Benetton losing 2. Scrums, Benetton winning their own scrums, but under a lot of pressure from the Sharks, and conceding 10 penalties, Sharks conceding 7. So pretty even game from a stats perspective. Let's look at some of our top performers, shall we? We look at Sia Khaleesi, who got through a lot of work. He carried the ball up 5 times, making 20 meters, scoring a try, 3 defenders beaten, 1 offload, a clean break. He also made 10 tackles, missing just the 1. Grant Williams, so many meters run as always, 72, beating 1 defender, 1 offload. A very good afternoon for him as well. I thought Lakanya looked a lot better as well, completed all his tackles, gotten around there and making some nice offloads. Sika Noche was full of running as well. He made 11 carries. If you look at Benetton, I thought that Lorenzo Canoni, as characteristically, worked through quite a lot of work, as did the likes of a Federico Razza and Sebastian Negri. I thought Thomas Alvanor was absolutely terrific as well. Beat 5 defenders, 42 meters gain, a try assist, a try himself, just one missed off the tee. A very impressive performance from the young Argentina scrum half. And John Ignacio Brex as well was very busy in that outside centre channel. A good win for the Sharks. For me, a lot of question marks regarding how passive that defense is and how easy it is for teams to penetrate it. That's something I have to work on with Munster coming next week. But at least they know where they're going wrong. Let me know what you thought about the game down in the comments below. Please do smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Steven. I'll chat to you soon.